Just take the bishop. Hi, whites. It wasn't about taking the bishop. Hola, Tornado. Hello, hello. I'm good. Yeah, everything's okay. What about you? Mm. Uh, mm. Is it Queen G2? Mm. Maybe Queen G2. Oh, Jesus. I can't find it. I mean, I can't decide if it is Queen G2 or Queen D3. You think it's Queen G2? No, if we trade it, it's lost. I already had time to take the rook. He has a check. Rook in a6. Pawn takes. I guess it's okay. Yeah, I prefer queen g2. It just takes. Should take this one. Oof. Hmm. There's a check. Goes here. Takes. Check. I push, but yes, bishop here. Okay. I guess it's a winning endgame, right? I mean, things check. Queen e8. That's queen e1. F5. Bishop takes. If I take the rook. I think I should take the queen, right? If I take the queen, he takes mine. I take back. And then rook b5. Yeah, I mean, I'll be up a minor. Oh. Queen f6. Mm. Ooh, Jesus. Oh, that takes. Oh. Knight takes. Pawn takes. I should place queen takes. Queen a4. King e7. Check f6. F6 is a no-win. Are you playing puzzles? Yes, mysterious. Remember me, chicken win? Yes, I do. Queen a4, queen d7, exchange queens, and knight e5. Yeah, the problem with that variation is king e7. Like, if you play the check, if you go queen a4, you can play king e7. And then your idea is just not working. So, if it wasn't for king e7, I would have gone for it, but bishop g5 doesn't work either because he plays f6. So we're missing something, but I don't see it. Pawn takes feels too slow. We need to understand. Maybe knight takes, right? So king e7, knight takes. Pawn takes, rook e8. That makes more sense. Right, so something like queen a4, king e7, knight takes. And then he can take with the queen, though. If he takes with the queen, we have nothing. Oh, I don't know, man. I'm missing something, but I don't see it. Then the rook. It's just that if we go for that line with queen a4, king e7, knight takes, queen takes is possible. If you place queen takes, what are you trying to accomplish? I don't get it. Maybe we can go knight e5 in that line, but what for? What does it do? What am I missing? Just check and then still knight e5. Because we're attacking the bishop and we're threatening knight c6. Is that your point? Okay. Can you stop them both? I don't think you can, right? Oh, I think you might be right. Yeah, because it attacks the... Or he can play... No, he doesn't have it. Maybe queen h4? But queen h4 is like an overkill. No, you can't do it because I have check on d7. Yes, we're gonna go for that. Yeah, 95 then. Oh, it just goes for this. Okay. Nice. Check. g4, rook g2, king h5. We can also play king h3. But then I have rook g3. Which do I take the rook? I'll check on f2 now. Or maybe check on f4. Meh. Hi, Rulis. I'm good. What about you? Bishop f4, king f3, e5. e5, and you threaten mate with both pawns. And if he plays king h3, we have g4, king h2, and if the king goes to g2, sorry, king h2. If king h3 mate with rook, how? Isn't the bishop on f2? So how are you supposed to go over the bishop? Or am I lost? Did I miss something? Rook d3? Too slow. So you say bishop f4. Okay, king h3. Yeah, king h3. And we have mate like this. Okay, so here, if he goes here, you want to play this move. e5. e5, how do you stop e5? It's a check, but it feels unstoppable, right? Yeah. Okay. So bishop g2, queen g4, queen f3. Stinks. All right. So king f5. Mm.
Tyler Durden.
f6. I don't get it. f6, g5, no. Maybe g5. 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 Bishop g3, I take and I win. I think it's g5. Is it g5? Yeah, you were looking at g5 as well. Okay. Oh boy. Right, so if I go king h7, I lose. I have to go king g5. King g5, rook g1, bishop g4. Takes. Maybe rook g6, I take. And then he has g7. But I think I should be able to stop him. Okay. Ah, wait, bishop f6. King f4. Okay. I'm just going here. Okay, so f6. Knight takes. It has to be the other knight, right? It doesn't have a check. So f6, bishop takes, knight takes f6, knight takes, queen takes f6. King d7. King d7, bishop check. I can win the rook, but that's not enough. Maybe. Okay, but we had to play f6. We go with this one. Then queen takes. And here. You go here, I guess. Get the rook. I don't see anything else. I have this check, but I don't think it does much. I think it sort of helps. So g3. Oh, is it g3 checkmate? No, he has king e4. So maybe rook f3. Rook f3, king e4, queen h4. Takes. How do I win that? Queen e1? No. So g3, king e4. I let him take the rook. I have nothing. Ah, wait, no. Check. Damn it, bro. Maybe queen h4? takes, and then maybe queen... Queen e7. We go back to e7. And then he has to go to f4. I have queen e3. And that's checkmate. And if he plays queen d6, queen e6, he can take with the pawn. Queen e6. I think, no, it doesn't work. What am I missing here? H4, then take his rook. I can't. Can I? If I play queen h4, he takes the pawn, and the king will be... The king is going to be defending the rook. If I go with this line. And if I give a check, he can play rook e4. Rook f3, king e4, queen h4, king takes. Yeah, okay. Before king takes, queen e7, queen e6, queen g7. And take the rook. But he can play queen f6, blocking the check. So you want me to take the queen, king takes, and then I take the rook. Okay. That seems interesting. So he said rook f3. But no, how am I supposed to take the rook if the rook is on f3? But we can work on that, right? So maybe... but he has king e4, right? Nah, I need something more concrete. Rook f3, queen h4, queen e7, win queen. I don't even see how you're supposed to be winning the queen, but it's not that simple. d5 check. Right, so we go rook f3, king e4, check, e5, queen e7, queen e6, queen g7. You can just go there. Yeah, it doesn't work. But if I play queen h4 immediately, he takes the pawn, and then queen e7. Queen e7 check. He has to block with the queen. And then I have queen g7 check. Queen g7 check. And if he blocks with the queen, I win. If he goes down, I take the rook. And if he goes to d5, I take the rook as well. Okay, we found it. It was connected to what someone said, but you don't need rook f3. Rook f3, it's not playable. But if you go here, and then here, and then here, you take, and you take the rook. So queen h4. Queen h4. Yeah, Queen h4, King d1, Rook takes, Knight takes. I don't see it. Rook e8. No, Rook e8 runs into Rook f3, or I mean you're never threatening to capture with the queen these two minor pieces, so Rook e8 is really hard to justify. Queen h4 makes sense, but I don't see the follow-up. Like, this move makes sense. And then he has to go here. It's the only move that he has. But then what do we do after that? That's the question. Queen h5 doesn't seem to be working because he can go g4. If he plays g4, you have nothing. So, what's the plan? Queen h4, king d1, queen h5, king c1. No, he's not going to play king c1. I wouldn't play king c1. I would go g4. And if he plays g4, rook takes. No, g4 and queen h5 is a bit hard to justify. Dama h4 y dama h5. G4. G4, ¿y qué hacemos después de G4? Well, we can take on H3. But is that what we want to play? Unless we go with things. Ah, okay, so it's about winning the other rook. Okay, so yeah, so queen h4, king here, queen h5, queen h5, g4. But if he goes back then with the king, how am I supposed to win this rook? Okay, it's getting a bit difficult to visualize it, but and if I think, and neither the king d1. If he plays king d1, I have queen g2. Ah, you get mated if you go king d1. Okay. Yeah, but we're very close. So h4 check, king d1, queen h5, g4, and if he goes king c1, some people were saying that king c1 is a move. But then I take, right? Oh, I don't know what he does. Okay. So, queen h5, and if he plays king c1, and if he plays king c1, what do we do? Queen h4 is the perfect move. Rook takes, and then queen f2. Okay. That's a bit more concrete. And then if the knight... Because we're threatening... Yeah, we're threatening check on... Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It's queen f2. Yeah, queen f2. And then this check. Maybe take a knight. Okay. Yeah, g4. It's just working very well for them. Or maybe not g4, just king c1, right? King c1. Okay, whatever. Oh, I think I need the pawn up. I might be wrong, though. Okay, but there's gotta be a checkmate here. So pawn takes. If king f2, I win. If king f1, I win as well. If king g1, check, I win as well. And if king h1, check, everything's winning, yeah. Alright, so h2 is coming.
Thank you!
Hi, Chris. Thank you for the harmony. Appreciate it. So we have f7, h2. I take the bishop. He promotes. Check. Ah, I have queen a8. Queen a8, right? So that's why he takes. What to take? Wait. So queen a8. King g1. Queen a1. King g2. I can make like a crazy triangulation, but you can still get the winning the game. Staircase it down. But the staircase doesn't work. You can just move away from the queen, I think. Queen a8, yes, queen a8. King g1. And then after king g1, I have queen a1. He goes there. And then maybe check on g b2. Maybe goes up. That makes no sense. Oh, I don't know. I'm 2800 on lead chats, 2270 feeded. Why are you flexing your rating? Just play queen a8. Queen g7 looks right.
Yuzek.
Thank you for the follow, Yozek. I don't get it though. Like, queen a8, king g1, and then how do you make progress after king g1? You go queen a1, king g2, queen king g2, queen b2, king h3. So I don't understand. Ah, maybe then we play queen c3, and queen c3 wins. Wait, I think I've found something. So queen a8, Alright, let's play Queen G, Queen A first. Yeah. Fuck. So what are we supposed to do here, man? Oh, so it's Queen G7. And then Queen A1. But, how do you win, though? G2. Queen A2. Queen H3. Queen B3. I saw this, but why doesn't it work like the way I play it? So if I go here, it's a draw. Ah, because of King H2. Oh yes, you can play King H2. And then that everything changes there, yeah. G1. And then we go D4. Queen H. Yeah. Alright, so that's why it has to be this check. So if he goes here, he gets mated. So he has to go to F1. Because if he goes here, I have B2, King E1, and I win the queen. So, it's still very tough to see, like, 12, mating 12. Because that's what is the puzzle requesting for you to see, mating 12. Get the fuck out of here, I'm not gonna calculate that. What? Mating 12, really? Okay. Did you see that? Yeah, it was a 50-50. I mean, yeah, because it's asking to calculate mating 12. Like, come on now. Queen A3, easy. Oh my god, like... This guy might be cheating. And last time he was also, like, solving the puzzles in no time. And Queen E3 doesn't even look correct. Why Queen E3 if it takes the knight? Huh? What do you do? Like, play Queen E3 and then he takes the knight. And what was your master plan? Jesus. And he claims that it's an easy puzzle. How about you open the stockfish thing like the last time, huh? Oh my god. So, pawn takes h3, I think it's a little bit better. But we're already down a rook. So how is it about winning material? Maybe knight takes, queen or rook takes, and g takes h3. The problem with that line is that it's only equalizing. As you can see, you're already down a rook. So if you're playing to equalize the game, it's probably wrong. How about knight takes g3? Knight takes g3. King h2. Maybe play g3 check. King g2 takes, rook takes. Still very murky. I don't see it. Take knight and then check with pawn capture. Yeah, once again, like taking the knight, it looks okay, right? But I'm not that convinced because if I play pawn takes, like at best we can win all of this, but we're sacrificing all of this, right? So it's gonna be like an endgame with the same amount of pawns. Could be easily a draw. Pawn takes h3. I think he takes on e4, right? Knight takes. I like knight takes g3, but it's not a forcing move. Maybe it does work. If it takes, I have queen e3 check. King g2. I can't play that. You can go here, attacking the knight. But then the knight can move away. Nah, doesn't seem correct. Pawn takes, then knight takes. Oh, I don't know. Trade pieces. You just want to trade everything. Bro, it's easy. I hate that guy. I'm gonna ban him. I hate him. He's so cocky. And he's probably cheating. It's not an easy puzzle. How could it be easy if we don't see it? Knight takes f2. Rook takes f2. X takes h3. King f1. h2. So you want the king to go here? But like, I don't get it. Like, why do you want me to get all of this for all of this? It's gonna be an equal endgame. He doesn't have to take he can simply maybe take this pawn and sack all of this. I know we have a bishop, an extra bishop. Also, the king has to stay in contact with the knight. Also, maybe then knight takes f2, queen takes h3. Oh, the knight takes f2, and he plays rook takes, pawn takes, king f1, and you want to play h2. Ah, but okay, I guess I'll play knight takes f2. And then takes on h3. Plays king g1. If he plays king g1, I have a queen e7. Yeah. Okay. You push the pawn. I didn't have to push the pawn. He took with the queen. The rook takes f3 works. I'm not entirely sure though. What else can I play anyway? So we don't have that many options. I think it has to be rook takes f3. Rook c2? What? Rook c2? Why? Why, Chad? Why? Queen f6. Okay. Queen f6 is crazy, bro. It's gotta be rook takes c3 now. Rook takes c3. If the key moves away, I have rook c1. Oh no. Oh my god, I hate playing defense, bro. Isn't this just a draw? Maybe king h7. King h7. Right, no more checks. Yeah, because if I go here, I lose to this. If I go here, we're gonna repeat moves, I think. He has a check. And then I don't have king h7, I have to go here. So I go check again. King h7. Okay. Is this a move? So check. King goes down. Rook h5. King f6. I don't think so. What about this check? Oh. This check seems very good. So here you had to go here, and then I have rook h5. I can win the queen. So I play rook h5, f6. And let's just take, right? Come on, I should win that. Woo. It looks easy, but is it? Is it actually easy? So queen takes h2, king takes. I don't see it. Knight f3 takes. Knight h2. Oh. 92 king moves and knight g3. Oh, knight g3. Wait. It takes with the h pawn. Oh, queen h6 and then king g1. How's that winning? It looks correct, but it is not. Or is it? What am I missing? There we go. If we go here, check. Here. You wanna play Queen G3? No, sorry, Knight G3? But then after it takes, I give a check. He just goes back to G1. If he takes with the F pawn, we win because the rook is pinned. Sorry, the pawn is pinned. So, yeah, but if he takes with the H pawn, how are you supposed to win that? Rook C3. Okay, Rook C3. Is that a bit of hope chess? It's a bit of hope chess to play Rook C3. He's just hoping that he will capture the rook. But he doesn't have to do that. Let me just go back, I guess. And then what are you trying to do with the rook on C3? There's nothing else. Knight E2. And then Queen E2? What? Knight E2, Rook H3. Rook H3. Oh, that's very clever. G3 doesn't work. Damn. Oh, I think he found it. Rook H3 is a crazy brilliant. How can you stop that? I don't think you can. Damn. I think this is the type of move that you never play in a game. Yeah, Rook H3 is diabolical. Rook H3 is just crazy. It's so easy, but why are you so cocky, man? Oh my god. It's not an easy puzzle. It might be easy for you that you have been playing chess for 10 years. Not hard, by the way. Okay. Any other cocky comment is gonna get a ban. I'm not in the mood to accept your cockiness. Okay? Yeah, you think it's easy because you've been playing chess for 10 years, bro. Come on now. Not hard. Alright. Ban. Ban. Eisen. Getting a ban. Where is he? I don't know how to ban people. So easy. Oh my god. This fucking chat. That kind looks like the gold coin.
Izan.
500. It's Bishop B5. Hello, 800. Hello. It's Bishop B5, by the way. Jesus, man. Am I washed? Everyone is just better than me now. Yeah, Bishop B5 takes A4. A6, check. And then Knight B3. How do you find that so quickly, bro? All of you are cheating, bro. Like, I don't believe it for a second. Like, they think they're so good, right? But they are just cheating. All of them are cheating because then when it comes to playing chess, like on chess.com, 1200 elo, all of them. All of them, 1200 elo. It's easy for a 51. Look at bro, executed. Shut up, vibes. I hate you the most. I'm 2K rapid play for 6 years. So, okay. Yeah, it's been 6 years of you being a nerd. Sacrifice the queen, how? Right? Why am I thinking? I just have to wait for these engines to solve the puzzle. How do you play chess every day and still not good? Because I'm not talented at the game like you are. Obviously. I mean, that type of question is very stupid by itself. You should know that I have zero talent, but you still ask the question. Jesus. It should be knight b5. Knight b5? Oh, it does make sense. Tinks. Oh, but I... Oh, yes. Oh. No. Okay. Wait, no, never mind. Knight b5, queen f4, though. You got that, yeah. You see? And you rushed your answers. You're not even afraid of making blunders. Because it's not your run, of course. Right? So you should say it. For the sake of it, right? Who gives a fuck if this dumb streamer gets it wrong? I want to take the bishop. I think it's bishop takes. Knight b5, bro? I don't think it works because he just takes the bishop on f4. You see? You're trying to be clever. You're trying to be clever. And you're wrong.
ZNAN.
Thank you for the follow, ZN. Queen g4. How long have you been playing? Not long enough, obviously. Not long enough. Caballo e2. Caballo e2. No, honestly, chat, I think that all of you are full of shit. All of you. All of you. But bishop takes, it's wrong also. It takes, and if I go here, you just go queen here. And then what do I do? No. That's just not working. Should we play knight b5, queen takes f4. How do we make this work? That doesn't work either. Some people were saying knight e2. But knight e2, I don't understand. What about bishop here? Attacking the late. He has this square.
Just a chill guy.
Thank you for the follow, just a chill guy. Trade bishops, then knight e5. Okay, the knight doesn't get to e5. I imagine you're talking about knight e4. But then after knight takes... Where's the compensation? Where is it? Sacrifice bishop to b5. Yes, because he's gonna take, and then you have knight takes b5, and everyone is happy because black blundered like 3 times, right? No, if you play bishop b5, bro's just gonna take. Bro's just gonna take the bishop on f4. What did you say, Swanee? Let me see that you're so desperate for attention, right? So bishop trade knight b5 after, and if queen defends, you play rook d1. If the queen goes to e7, I play rook d1. Isn't that a bit too slow? Ah, but maybe if he takes the pawn, I have bishop check. But then knight c6. I mean, takes. I am winning a queen. Ah, but he has knight. He can block with the knight. Sorry, I am winning a rook, maybe. But it's sort of hope chess. Isn't it just hope chess? Takes. And then knight b5, queen e7. And you want to play rook d1. If it takes the knight... What if it doesn't do anything? What if it's just short castled? If it plays short castle, you have nothing, I think. It's that. I don't think there is anything else. Knight e2, queen c5. What about queen b6? b4. But if he goes queen b6, b4 doesn't come with tempo. Come on, bro. It's not that hard. It's 92. Yes, yes. All right, 92. Ah, he has to play queen c5 because he's defending the... Ah, so we had to exploit the fact that the queen is defending the bishop. Jesus Christ. I think we finally crack it. Right, so crack the puzzle. Right, so okay. So 92. Queen c5 is force. It's force because he has to stay in touch with the bishop. So then we go b4. Someone said this. Let's have a look at that again. Who said it? You. Where are you? Yes, I'm talking to you, the one who said that line. Where are you? Queen c5, b4, and you take bishop on d7 for free. Patrick. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Look at this bum playing queen d5. Oh my god. I have no patience today for chess. I don't have the patience today for this game. Alright, so we gotta find a mate here, right? So queen takes e8, king e7, bishop check. I have another check there. c4. Oh, I found it. Damn, I'm good. Oh, why am I so good sometimes? Wait, so check, king d6, d5, c4. Yeah, it's mate. Am I tripping? Check. Oh yeah, he can go. Ah, but I win the queen. I win the queen. No, he has knight c6. Oh, he has knight c6. Queen b4. No, I don't have it. Oh, we were so close. All right, so bishop here. Here. Yeah, how do I make progress after that? Oh, check. Oh no, I was tripping. Yeah, what I'm calculating makes no sense. So check. d6. Wait, what if I go... I need help. Bishop e1, queen c7. Ah, you say bishop e8. Bishop e8 here, queen c7. Yeah, that's checkmate. Ah! No, that was a mouse slip. Oh, man. That was a mouse slip. Damn, bro. Just when we had it. Alright, so this check, rook c3. What if I just go here? Ah, it's bishop h6. Alright, so check. Damn, I'm sorry I had a mouse slip there, man. Maybe I did it on purpose. Now you're rage baiting us. maybe I did it on purpose. Yeah. Well, that's what you get, chat. You're nervous. Maybe a little bit. That's what you get, chat, for rage baiting me. So, careful, because I might have another mouse slip, okay? So be nice. Bishop h4. Bishop h4. Alright, so he goes to d1. I have an idea. And it is with bishop h4. So check. But he still has this. I don't know. My bishop h4 seems correct. Because this one, you can block with the rook. And things. Yeah, that doesn't look correct. Bishop h4. Okay. So now, maybe this check? No. Maybe this check? Maybe. I like this check, because if it takes, I have this check. And if you go c2, I win the queen. If he blocks, I win the queen. And if he goes here, if he goes there, damn it. Bishop h4, king d1, bishop h4. What? Bishop h4 again? Oh, you mean bishop a4. b3. b3, bishop takes b3, queen takes d3, queen takes d4. Okay. And if he blocks with the rook, I win. Takes. And then takes and takes. Okay. Alright, so this one wins. Well, not really. Oh boy. So queen f6 here. Maybe knight check. This check or this check? Probably this check. So he takes, and then we have the rook. Something like that, right? Okay. Of course, you already saw it, right? Queen f6, 97 after king e8. Yes, Mehmet. What a nerd, right? Okay. So this one is easy. Which is a rook sack. Okay. Sack the rook. See, I told you. Shut up, Rodis. Oh boy. Bruh. This has to be a joke. King e6. I like king e6. If he goes g4, tinks, and then maybe bishop f5. Bishop f5. Tinks. And he has to go. Alright, king e6. Yeah. I had enough. At this point, every move wins. No, it doesn't. Alright. That was a bit too stressful. I did not enjoy that run. 56 is still very good, though. Alright, chat. Blitz or Rapid? That's the question. I think I'm going to play Rapid again. Yeah, because Rapid is a bit more chill. H4, man. Yeah, I don't think that H4 was the solution there. But I don't think it matters anymore. Too many puzzles. Too many puzzles. Okay. A bit ugly. I sort of missed that he was threatening mate on h7. Hmm. I guess I just take a bit, but I'll play rook takes, and then I promote. He goes back. It's not really doing much. Maybe knight c2 first. Now if I take, he's gonna play rook takes. I don't like that. What about... Hmm. Yeah, I guess we go there. Oh wow. Am I just winning here? Knight of 2. I think I won, but he has g3. You can play g3. Oh, but if he goes queen f2, I have this. He has to play queen f3 then. Queen f3, I take this pawn. Queen f2 is still okay. Because if I go here, he has queen e2. And he can take with the rook, so the fork doesn't work. I want to keep him pinned, though. Can I keep him pinned? Maybe I don't take the pawn. Is irrelevant. We go queen b1 instead. Yeah, queen b1. Now the idea is to play rook here, and then we trade everything on f1, and we take the knight. But he can stop it with g3. But he has to find g3. If he doesn't find it, we should be able to win. He does have... I just realized that he can play knight e5. Or knight there. What does it do? That's not a good move. Whatever the idea is, it makes no sense because I can play this. Yeah, we won. He's gonna be forced to do this, and then we just take and we win the knight, the variation that I was telling you about. Yeah, so knight d3, it's a blunder. So now we just take. Okay. So now we just need to get the rooks active. So I'll check. Hmm. Okay. We got him. That was a good game, I think. Time to resign. Yeah, I think it was time for him to resign. Let's see if we missed something. I think we did, but very superficially. It was a good game in general terms. Let's have a look. Let's see.
Duo Pinto.
Thank you for the follow, Joao. Yeah, we play with 91% accuracy. Very solid. Very solid game.
Benson.
Almost 92. Ben, thank you for the follow. Right, let's see. So... yeah, I play a bit provocative, but it's just because I hate when they have this setup. When they play this setup and they try the long castle, they're gonna have a very easy game, probably.
Thank you!
So we can't let them do that. And yeah, this was a bit inaccurate for sure. I totally missed that he was threatening mate on h7. So I was sort of lucky there that he didn't cause too much trouble. And yeah, f4 is a bit irresponsible. Now we want the exchange here. Yeah, we did very well. I had a look at knight c2, but I didn't know how to capitalize. What is the idea? Knight c2? Knight c2 or maybe d3, but I don't like it. I guess it is okay though. d3? Oh, knight a3. No, I didn't see this at all. But it's not even the best move. What is the best move? What do you want me to do here? Rook f1. Wait, what? No, d3. Yes, d3 makes more sense to me. Knight f4 and then knight here, right? No, queen c5 check. Oh, I didn't even see this. Queen c5, queen f2. And then queen e5. Okay. Very crushing already. I knew that I had a better position, but I didn't know that it was that good. It was -4 already. And then rook here. Queen e5. Bishop c4. And then e3. Yeah, e3 is very well timed. And then knight c2. So I was looking at this already, like taking the pawn, sacking the queen, and then promoting. The problem with that line is that if you do it immediately, you can take with the rook, and then after you give a check, white is not really compromised because they can simply drop back, and they are defending with the rook on e1. But if you play knight c2 first, you do have it now, I think, because if of course they're gonna go here. If you take and they take your queen, you promote, and then rook e1 is not available. So they had to play an awkward move, such as bishop f1 in the game. which is what happened here, right? Bishop f1, and right here I felt that I was winning already. Because if I play knight here, we have constant pressure on f1, and white has to play defense. And then here making another important decision, keeping the pin, so white doesn't have time to consolidate, or they still feel very awkward. So we do not take the pawn, we play the best move, which is queen b1.
50 yes.
You keep the pin, you keep the pressure going, the queen has to play defense on f1, and here it's very easy to blunder. And I thought that knight d5 was a very good attempt for them, and if they play knight d5, I guess that what we do is to simply take this knight, and then after rook takes, we play rook f6. And that's how you win this one. Queen e2, and then we have pawn takes b3, hitting the rook, the pawn. And you have to grind this. And I guess that's what I would do in this position. Because knight d5, it's really like getting rid of the knight on e3. But as soon as I play, as he played this, I saw the winning line with rook f6, and I went for it because, I mean, the engine prefers knight takes f1, but it's practically the same thing. And now, and then it's just a matter of forcing him to resign, and this is already lost. Oh, we gotta be annoying. Yeah, here you have nothing. I mean, you can harass the rook for one turn, and then I just go here, and then I'll take this pawn. So, yeah, good game. Good game. Let's play another one. I think this is the highest rapid rating I ever had in this account. Let's try to keep going. Let's see if we can get a bit higher than that. Yeah, I think it's the highest. Let's see. All time. Yeah, it's the highest. Highest rating. 2054. Damn, I'm a rapid menace, bro. But I play very weak opponents. Only 1100. Okay. Let's keep playing. Medium 1 with rook d2. Oh yeah, was there a medium 1? I wasn't even paying attention. Okay. You have a strong player here. On paper. Mm-hmm. Let's go d4. Takes. Queen d3. Queen f6. No, I think bishop here is okay. I think it is a move to play bishop there. Should I go for it? Okay, I'm gonna play it. What I don't recall very well is, what do we do with the queen when the queen is here? I'm just gonna castle for the moment. Mm-hmm. She plays h3. Let's go here. d6 now. I could take the pawn. I guess I should, yeah. I guess we're threatening this. Oh, this guy is prepared. Man, that's a good move. Can I pin? It was bishop e7. I could simply go knight here. I think he's gonna take. I'm gonna play knight c3 because it's like the right idea, probably. Oh, knight e7. I could take knight takes and then bishop takes and the king is in the center. I sort of like that. So we're gonna go for it. Yeah, I don't want him to castle. I want him to stay in the center. So now probably this pawn move is okay to expose the king even more. Queen b5, c6. Queen a4 on the other hand. Queen a4 and then d5. Maybe this was okay. Oh wow, he just blundered this? That's crazy. Nice. And he's 2100. That's crazy. Okay. Let me get a glass of water.
S. Stanton.
It surprises me a bit how quickly rapid players play. Why do you give up 2 pawns for nothing? For nothing? I won the game because I have a lot of initiative. Maybe you are not able to appreciate the Evans Gambit, but it is a very, very good opening, I would say. I'm not giving them for nothing, I'm playing for initiative. As you can see, I was calling the shots during the entire opening, and probably I didn't even play the best moves, but I was asking questions to Black all around. And he was well prepared, I would say that much. He was doing a great job and defending in a very good way. But in the end, the king was in the center and he ended up blundering. So now my question is, when I go bishop g5, what do? I forgot. So yeah, queen f6 is a sort of inaccuracy. I think that bishop g5 is correct. No, it isn't. So that's why I went wrong here. So bishop g5 is just not the move. Here we have to short castle. Okay. So now black is sort of fine. Short castle is a bit delay. And then d6 is a bit wrong as well. Pawn takes. And even though we're down a pawn, as you can see, white is still better. You can see, so this is sort of the compensation that you get in the Evans Gambit. And I have a very healthy center as well. And in the end, after bishop e5, I should have gone ahead immediately. I guess it is a move. I played knight c3 because I wanted to get all my pieces out. But I was already winning here with d5. So he has to play knight b8. What if he goes here? What if he goes here? I guess I just take. And then after pawn takes, I play bishop takes. And the king once again is in the center. And then queen a4 is very disruptive. So yeah, I'm not just sacrificing pawns, I'm playing for the initiative. I'm sorry, I am a 600 player, I just don't understand the play. I don't feel offended at all. I was imagining that you were not that strong. So yeah, you play for initiative. When it comes to the Evans Gambit, that's the idea. You don't care much about the pawns, but the piece activity and how you can punish your opponent. Like, for example, the key element in this game that allowed me to win was that I managed to get the king in the center. He didn't castle, you see? So that's how I won the game, because he didn't castle. There was a more efficient way to do that, which is d5. But in the end, this is also very good, as you can see. After d5, white has done a great job in the opening. And yeah, here he had to play awkward moves such as king c8, and that's not easy to see. Would you be willing to 1v1 a 300 elo 10-minute game? Yes, but I charge for it. I see it as an excellent way for you to support this streamer. So if you want to play me, you can send what's it called? A Corgi. You can send a Corgi and we can have a game. No questions asked. But if otherwise, let me just keep playing. Okay.
Nikolai Hristov.
Can you show your moves again? No. Maybe next time. Nikolai, thank you for the follow.
Assassin Zero.
Assassin, thank you for the follow. Should I be fine? Forcing d6. Now knight c3. If he plays h6, we just go back. And now it's just sort of a Najdorf, but he has a passive bishop, which is a small concession. So I guess I can play bishop e3 here. I'm gonna try to transpose into an English attack, which is a line that I know best, that I know better than other lines. I'm gonna play f3 before queen d2 is a move, because then he can hit me with knight g4. I don't like that. Alright, so d5 at a bit rush. Isn't it just a tiny rush? Maybe no. I think I can take though, and then push. And then he has an awkward knight. Yeah, I think I like this. Do I like it? I think I do, but his c5 is coming. Yeah, c5 is a problem. Okay. I might have blunder here in the opening a little bit. So we're gonna play bishop f2, I guess. Now pushing is a bad move, but still black has a lot of space on in the center of the board with these two pawns. So we might have to reassess our plan. Yeah, I don't like this much. Let me be annoying with queen g4. Defending the pawn on g2, attacking g7, asking questions such as where are you going to castle. So he castles short, and I think I should do the same. I should do the same here. So I'm going to play bishop e2, I guess. So if he goes here, knight e1 it's a move. Maybe knight f4 also. No, knight f4 just blunders. Okay, we're gonna have to play knight e1, which I'm not happy about. Yeah, so we clearly went wrong in the opening. He has queen a5. If he plays queen a5, maybe king f1 is a move. I'm thinking about playing king f1. But I think I should castle. Yeah, I'm gonna castle. So queen a5 is not a problem. I don't like knight b6. I think he had a better move. I'll try to play this, forcing h5. Alright, so now we're threatening this. So he has to do something about that. Still very ugly. Maybe b3 so I can play knight b2. Okay, that's a bit strange. What did I miss here? If I just play bishop takes, does he have something that I'm missing? I don't think he does. I'm just gonna take. It's probably a blunder from him to allow me to get this pawn. Because now bishop g6 is a move that I would be able to play. So yeah, he takes on h5. I take, but then you're still losing. Or maybe no. No, I think you're fine. Alright, let me go b3. Oh, you might be okay here, yeah. Alright, let's play this. Forcing a decision about the pawn. And connecting the rooks as well. Okay, so he goes there, yeah. I think bishop e4 is very good for him. Or simply rook here, it's also a move. Oh, he didn't see it. Like he wants to play knight of e3. Okay, let me... Well, I can't go rook d1. Fuck. This is getting awkward. I don't like it. Yeah, knight e4 is a good move, it seems. Maybe I can get the knight to f6. Let me see if I can make this work. I don't like my position very much. So I'll go here. I'll try to get this check going. He's gonna play 93, right? Not a fan. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this. But what I like about knight here is that it prevents rook ga. So that cannot be bad. Let's go rook f2. Still a very ugly position. A4. Knight f5 is annoying. Maybe not so much. I can play g3, but I don't like it. No, the knight I think it's perfectly placed there. It's very annoying. Wow, king there. I don't get it. What's the idea? I guess he wants to play... What do you want to play? I don't get it. What if I go here? Now I'm just trying to capture this pawn. And then I'll be very happy to play. Oh, he just wants to push. Okay. But if I play this, he can't push so easily. And then I'll try to target the pawn like that. I think he's making mistakes. He still has that move. Yeah, that's a bit annoying. But we release a lot of tension. So I'll play this and then bishop f6 is annoying. Oh, he takes with the pawn. Bishop f6. Oh, I got mated. Oh, I didn't even see the mate. Shit. Oh my god. I didn't even see it, bro. Oh, so I had to play rook h2. Damn, bro. Fuck. Damn, I didn't even see it. Terrible. Damn, man. It was a difficult game anyway. What did I do wrong? I forgot. What happened there that I had such a bad position? I think the mistake was e5. Yeah, we don't play for e5. Yeah, e5 was a mistake. Oh, wait a second, we have bishop here. And then knight here? You're just blundering this. Okay. Let's just take, I guess. And e6. Let's play rooks. Oh, he wants to go here. It is a good move. Not really. We can play bishop c, bishop f5. So I shouldn't be concerned about it. I play knight h5 then. We got him. He can't defend both threats, the bishop and this bishop. So we take this one. Oh, crazy. And sometimes we play very strong opponents and then we play bombs like him. What the fuck is he doing? Let me deal with a knight. Bro prefers to play like this. Pathetic.
Thank you!
How do we kill him fast? I think this is it. Okay. GG. What is this guy doing? I mean, he blundered and he got mad and he wants to get mated. It happens a lot. He's probably 12. Alright. I want to have a look at the previous game. I think that e5 was a really bad move that we need to fix. Let's have a look at this. Thank you for the heart, Myla. I'm Paul for the rose. Thank you. And they go popular. Thank you, Myla. Yeah, so this game was really, really bad. And the problem, I think it was in the opening when I play this dubious line with so yeah, we have this, and then also I can play knight c6, but now e7, f3. So d5, it's okay. I felt so uncomfortable when they play d5 that I began to improvise. So here, instead of taking the knight, I have to take. So this is a very good line for him. So if I play knight c6, I do a little bit better. So it's missed time. And then e5 is bad. Because then c5 comes with a lot of power. Yeah, c5, and we're just in a worse position for sure. And then g6, short castle. And I had to do something about the bishop on... Yeah, the bishop on b7 is really, really strong. And this was also an interesting resource. When he allows me to take, and then he goes bishop takes h4, is a brilliant way to kill white's attack. I mean, I saw it, but I didn't think that it was that good for black. But it is. And after b3, we have a worse position. A worse position again. Black is just cooking, man. Knight e4 is bad. Knight there is really, really annoying.
For Cree.
And then we allow this in a very stupid way. Knight takes, pawn takes. And I have to go either bishop h4 or rook here. Those are the moves, the only moves. But still losing. It's just completely losing. Which is sort of crazy. Yeah, Blundermating one. Do you accept friend requests? Yes, of course I do. Thank you for the follow. Who was it? Mr. FA5. Okay. Let's... and then we have this game. Oh yeah, but this game, we didn't do anything crazy. We damaged the pawn structure though, which is a good takeaway. Like, I've been noticing that when they go for this setup with a very good center, they do expose themselves to a pin. So that's why I went bishop g4. Is it the best move? It is the best move. And then, oh, look at that. It's better to play d5. Because then we run into this. And black is sort of okay. But white has a very good center. And they can push that. Oh, look at that check. Yeah. That's a big problem. That check is very annoying. So a6 is just a blunder. So what do we play instead? Oh, it has to be g6. G6, so if he gets a check, we can simply drop back. Okay, so the check would have been a problem then. It's good to know. Alright, so now I think we're fine. And yeah, he's playing this idea, which I think is very bad. Because after knight h5, which actually is the best move. If he goes here, it's just a blunder, right? Because we go here, and we are attacking two bishops. And then bro just blundered the queen. And when he blundered the queen, he started to blunder everything. Anyways, alright, let's play another one. Let's just play another one. Okay. Playing the Sicilian defense. Once again. With g6. Center the board, sorry. There we go. Yeah, thanks for telling me. Sometimes I forget. Yeah, so f3, very standard. He played the bishop c4 line. The bishop c4 line is a pain in the ass. He's being very prophylactic about his chess. Not much to say, not much to do. h4 is a bit rush. Queen d2 is a bit more common. No, I don't think it changes that much the game if he plays it immediately. It just goes to show that now he's just gonna long castle for certain. Rook c8. And then knight e5. Very standard. Very, very standard chess. Sorry, knight e5. Did I say c5? It's knight e5.
Hasrizel.
That's a bit rush. Yes, I would say that's sort of a mistake as well. I'm gonna take and go for this line, which is
Gervas Ironor.
it's very dynamic. I like it because now you're gonna weaken these pawns with a5, a4. So he's gonna play a4, and then queen c7 is unknown, and we are calling the shots here. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Has you roll. I appreciate it. Okay. So we do nothing about that, I think. We could play this, but I like this move also a lot. Queen c7. So if it takes, we take with the knight. Yeah, so we take with the knight. So he's threatening this now, which it is a bit unknown. Oh, I see. That's interesting. So he wants to take on g6, I guess. I could take here, and then he goes h5. I take rook takes, pawn takes, queen, rook g1, g1, rook here. Sorry, bishop g4. I guess I have to take. I was looking at this also. Takes, and then check. And then we take this one. I think that the best defense is a good attack. But queen g6 is really, really annoying. Queen g6, I have knight g7. And I'm sort of okay. I'm gonna play pawn takes. Because it feels correct. It feels correct. Even though he has queen g6 in some lines. I think that after knight g7... And the king has to dance. He has to dance a lot. We can also take the draw here. Check, check, check. We'll see what he does. He has to play king b1. Also, king b1 is a move. We'll be able to see it. Will he be able to see it? And now this move is also very, very, very strong. Plays king b1, a5. It's an interesting game. All right, so he goes for it. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Okay, so he's threatening queen takes g6. Should I go for more? Probably yes. I could also simply take the draw. But the draw is a bit lame. I'm not a big fan of the draw. I can also simply go e6. But I think that we have to do something about the queen first, right? So we take here. You know what? I'm gonna go for the draw and have a look at this line. Because I'm not sure if this is okay. Or maybe he plays king here and we win. We'll see what he does. He has to take the draw, I think. We're gonna have a look at it. But it's mainly because I want to see whether we had a better continuation. I think he did a very good job also attacking me. We're gonna play for the draw just to study, for the studying purposes. So next time we see if it is okay to do what I did, or maybe we have a small improvement. The opening was fine, it's just that bishop c4 is really annoying as well. So we played better than him. We might have had something better, but it was still a very competitive game. It could have gone either way. I think I was fine with knight g7. So taking the draw when I play better than him is a bit lame, but I'm doing it just because I want to study and see what was the best move. So let's have a look. So takes knight f6. Yes, everything very standard so far. Is it h4 a bit rush? No, it's still theory. h5, rook ca, knight e5, takes, rook takes, pawn takes, and then a5 is wrong. Okay. So a5 is the first mistake, and white is sort of winning now, which is a bit shocking. You just play one move that is wrong, and white is winning. This is what I hate about the Dragon Sicilian, that you make one mistake and white is completely winning. That shit is annoying, bro. Okay. Yeah, f4 is the winning move here. Of course it is. Alright, so he didn't see it. Queen c7, and we're sort of back in the game. Knight takes. So queen takes c3 is also better here. So we are losing this because of f4. No. Because of knight f5. Yeah, it's just coming at me with crazy moves such as knight f5. So knight f5 is really, really strong. Pawn takes. Sorry, bishop takes. Pawn takes. And white's winning with... I guess that king b1 is okay. And we don't have this anymore because the bishop's on the way. We can play this. Bishop takes. Takes. But we are in a worse position here. Okay, so... yeah, a5, a4... It's only justifiable if I play... After g4, I had to go a4 right now. Since I didn't play that. We are in a pickle. And then takes. And yeah, oh, we have to go... The draw is the best outcome for black in this position. So I was right. I was right to take it. Because if I don't take the draw, I lose, right? So... what if there's a second line? The other line that is sort of good is to take on e5. But then white's better. White's better with queen g6. Queen g6, knight g7. And then I guess... oh, he has to find queen g1. That's a bit difficult to see. Queen g1 is the best move. Yeah, I don't think he would play that. But still. So we had to take the draw here. But because we made a mistake. Instead of playing a5, I had to go queen a5. So we play queen a5 here. King b1. And then we play b5. Okay, I didn't know this. Or maybe I did at some point, but I forgot about it. So, you play b5. And then he's forced to draw back, which is a thing that they would never do. They would never play queen d2. Maybe king b2 or something to defend the pawn. But, yeah, I imagine that most players would go something like g4. But if they play g4, we have queen takes c3. G takes h5. And then we just take on... a takes h5. f4, is it scary? Is it scary? No. We just play knight c4, blocking the bishop. Okay. I guess. And then bishop c4. And black's winning here. Okay. Ah, we take with the pawn. Of course we take with the pawn, so we can open up the rook. There you go. And then f5. But it's just too slow, right? Rook b8. He has to sack the knight, I guess. Is he gonna sack the knight? Yes, knight b3. And then c takes b3. Alright. Very instructive. Alright, so next time we just gotta remember that after knight e5, bishop takes, rook takes, pawn takes, not a5, but queen a5. Queen a5 is the move. And then he has to play king b1. If he does something else, such as g4, we play simply queen takes c3. And what about if he plays king b2? If he plays king b2, sorry, king b2, he runs into rook c8, of course, yeah. Yeah, and after rook c8, we should be fine. Because he has to go queen d2. And then queen d2 runs into knight c4? No, queen b6. And I guess this is the plan, something like that. King a1. And then queen c5. Trying to get this pawn. Alright. Very educational. For me, at least. Try dice chess. What's that? It doesn't sound very appealing. Okay, let's play another one. Let's see if we can get to 2. Oh no, a d4 nerd. No, we're facing a d4 nerd. Oh, oh no. Not a d4 nerd. Oh no. I want to resign already. It's a d4 nerd, chat. What do we do? What do we do? Not a d4 nerd, please. Oh, we're up a pawn though. The d4 there made a mistake. C4. Happy to take. I'm happy to take. Mm. Let me go here. Hmm. I like my position a lot. If he plays e4, I'm playing c5. And if he goes there, queen g5 makes sense. Forcing him to generate weaknesses. He does have queen g4, but I guess it's okay. We should never forget that we're still up a pawn. We're still up a pawn. And he's gonna have a compromise. Double pawn on g4 that could be a target maybe. I guess he's gonna go f3. At f3 then e3 is weak. And then we can play c5. Maybe we should keep the queens in the game. But we're gonna try and trust that we are up a pawn. We should be able to win this. Because we're up a pawn. It goes f3. So now this is a target, but how do we punish him immediately? I don't know. I just don't know yet how to do that. He's gonna go g5. G5 is a move that I miss. Okay. I like knight h5. I don't see a problem with it. And if he tries to trap the knight somehow, we can still go here, here. Target this. And in either case, we can also play this. g6. So the knight can go here, 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 and here. And then here, here, here. And then here, 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 here. And nah, maybe not. But yeah. You're not trapping my knight. Yeah, so he's trying to do that, but I don't give a fuck. Also, g4 runs into check, which is a very annoying check, I feel. Maybe not so much. We can still play it, though. We're gonna play it. If he plays a discover attack, we're gonna go bishop takes f3. Ah, he saw it. Can I play rook f2? Rook f2 is a bit compromised. How exactly, though? Maybe we should play rook f2. It prevents g4 from being a thing. And what if I go bishop here? With some threats, I guess. Did I run into a blunder with knight here? No, because I take. if he moves the knight away, I can always take the bishop. And then I'll take the knight. That's better for me, I guess. I'm looking at this. Bishop takes, pawn takes, check, king g4. And if the king goes to g4, we sort of have nothing there. That's the problem. It's in g4. I don't see a checkmate. So I guess we reroute the knight. Oh, she's just trying to open up the bishop. I'll take, I don't mind. Then he wouldn't have any problems with wait a minute. If I go here now. Has to play rook d3. Rook d3 is very awkward. But then he has bishop e2. He's gonna be fine. Okay, but he has to waste time playing rook d3. He doesn't want to play rook d3, but he has no choice. So we're gonna play knight g7. Oh, or rook there, I guess, which is still very bad. I'm just gonna get my knight in the game. But he still has bishop e2, so I guess he's okay. Yeah, bishop e2. Shit. All right, let's get the knight in the game. Oh, he's just taking my knight. Damn. I wasn't expecting that. I don't think it's a good move, though. Maybe it is, I don't know. Alright, so now he just wants to move. This guy. Let's play h6, I guess. It's a boring endgame, honestly. I don't really see much. Yeah, it's not gonna be easy to win this. We have a check. King g2, h2, and then I guess we harass the knight. It's still probably better for me. Try to coordinate this somehow. Yeah, I think it makes little sense if I go here. Maybe here instead. Yeah, it's king f2, I guess. Bah. Did I blunder that? I should have kept the rook here, probably. Let me go knight here. Sorry, bishop there. Nice, a check. We do have a better position, like, that cannot be discussed. It's just a matter of trying to get winning moves. I think this is very strong. He probably knows. He's gonna go back. Oh, wow. Should I go here now? He's just dropping this pawn. Ah, he has this. If I have a check, I can just play this move, which is annoying. Yeah, I think we got him there. C5 is really, really annoying. As it takes, check. Check, check, check. The king will try to get here. Sorry, the pawn, rook here. So we need to keep playing active chess. Let's just go here for the moment. I'm expecting this. I'm gonna go here. I'll try to activate the king as well. Wait a second. He tries to play this. Let me go here. We're taking this pawn, if possible. I'm not afraid of this. I guess I'm just gonna play this, and I'll sack these pawns. So, should I liquidate the knight immediately? I guess I should. Or maybe not, because it keeps the game complicated. I gotta be careful if I get fork. It's gonna be very sad. So knight here is a move. So I'm just gonna take. I'm gonna try to push this one very quickly. Oh, he blundered. Wonderful. Wonderful. It was a good call not to take the knight. Woof. Nice. Oh, sorry. That's... You don't get to see very well, but now... Well, it's already won. I wonder why was it like that. Okay. Yeah, now it's just a matter of converting, so I'm just gonna play bishop here. And push P. Good game, I would say. A little bit annoyed that he's trying to come up with some tactics. If I push there, he can take, and then I think it might be a draw. But as soon as I go here, I should be winning. Or we can just force him to be very sad about harassing my what's it called? My king. Let's play this. Okay. Good game. Good game, good game. Let's have a look. It was a D4 nerd, so it's a good win because it was a D4 nerd. D4 nerds. I hate them. I hate the D4 nerds. Are you a D4 nerd? Oh, please. Please don't do that to chess. Like, why would you play D4 if it is E4? E4 is available and you play D4. That speaks very poorly of you. Okay, let's have a look. So, 80% accuracy. We miss a bunch of things then. 80%. Almost 81. I think it's, you can say that it's 81. But it's because he was a D4 nerd. It's not my fault. That's what you get when you play D4 nerds. Like, imagine playing chess like that and thinking that it's fun. Oh my days. 8-3. 8-3. And then bro was up down a pawn. Taking the best move. Yeah, then I took him to an endgame, right? And we won in the endgame. Damn, I played sort of Magnus Carlsen chess right here. Oh, 95 better. Oh. Mate in 3? Wait, where is it? Mate in 3? Oh, I have a bishop check. I did not see that. It's completely crushing. Oh, I missed the mate in 3, chat. Did anyone see this? Did anyone see the mate in 3? Oh, that's crazy, bro. I knew that that king was exposed, but I forgot about it then. I forgot that it was exposed. I should have won right here. It's just that it's hard to process that the game changes so much after this is open. It's very hard to get your head around that idea that the game has changed and you're completely winning because this diagonal is open now. Oh my god, I told you. Also, you saw it? Told you had mate there. Damn, bro. No, I didn't. It didn't even cross my mind. I'm glad that I didn't see the comments also because that would make it very unfair to my opponent. So, yeah. Damn, bro. Yeah, I could have ended the game right there. But I guess I was in that, what's it called? In that endgame grind. I was in the endgame grind. And damn, bro, took the night.
Lalaki and Gamatignol.
Thank you for the follow, Lalaki. And, look at that. Oh, that's a very good move. Should have simplified like this. Does it lead to mate? Maybe it does. Okay, but we do have a better position here. Yeah, we're calling all the shots. And then, yeah, c5. Takes. Bishop there. Look at that. We should have attacked this one too. Oh no! I had to take. And then rook takes. And then king here? Oh, so we want to get this pawn. So we place this. We give a check. It takes. And then we take this one. And we claim that this is a winning endgame. Because of This and this. Okay. Alright, so what I play is still winning though. Right? It's winning but barely. Oh, if he plays knight there, I'm in trouble. Oh no. Okay. Alright, let's play another one. Another one. And another one. We are on a winning streak. Well, not really, because we lost the game, right? Yeah. But we're doing okay. We're still doing okay. Alright, so pawn takes. We're playing the Scandinavian defense. A strong player, so you should be careful. Queen d8. Still a move. a6 a bit passive, but there's nothing wrong with it. That's the problem. It's just passive. Alright, bishop bishop f4, I guess it's okay. But he's gonna short castle. Knight there. That looks a bit sus. I'm gonna have bishop knight b5 here. Winning a pawn. Knight b5 winning a pawn, right? Yeah, I think he blundered that. You can give it a check, but I can play c3. Okay. And so yeah, bishop d6 is the only move that makes sense. I'm gonna take... I guess I take with the bishop. So I give a check with the knight. And then we simply draw back. So he's gonna have an uncomfortable position. Or I could take with the... Nah, I take with the... Yeah, just gonna go for it. Oh, he just gives me the pawn like that. Oh, wow. So we're gonna take like this. So the queen has to move away. And then we retreat the bishop. So we're threading the fork. And it's a lovely position. Okay. This sort of wins the exchange, I believe. So we're gonna play it. He has to draw back and he runs into this. Okay, it's sort of funny, yeah, I would say so. He's getting completely outplayed, Chad. It's funny because he tried to prevent all of these ideas and he couldn't do it. He can take on b2 though, I just realized that could be a problem. I guess he's more interested in not getting the knight away. Alright, he's still gonna waste time trying to get it, so... short castle. And we're trying to cook an attack in the meantime. I'm just gonna waste so much time trying to get the knight. And if he plays b6, well, if he has a bishop here, I could try to save him. I'm just gonna take a pawn, I guess. That is enough damage. That's just enough damage. So he goes a6. He wants to play b5 and get the knight out of the way with tempo, right? Can I have a mission to save the knight? I mean, I'm gonna play a4, so b5 is not a move that he can play so easily. And careful, because if I play a5, it's gonna be... If I manage to play a5, it's gonna be a problem for him. So maybe a6 was a bad move. Damn, bro. Am I really getting away with my knight? I might be able to get away with the knight, bro. If I get away with the knight, it's over. He has to capture. He's still losing if he captures the knight. But if I play a5 now, and then I just go here, I got my knight out. Oh, bro. No, I don't think this is okay for you. Alright, so... the knight is so well placed that we're gonna keep it there. If it plays bishop d7, I guess we take. But if it doesn't, we're gonna keep it there. Aha. So he's trying to be very active with this move. But that exposes the king, right? I can go knight here. So he has to play defense on f7. And I like b3, queen b3. Sorry, c3, queen b3. It's a move. More than a move, an idea. So yeah, e5 weakens this diagonal. I could take and pin and claim that that's winning. I could also simply keep the pressure going in somehow, some way, capitalize on it. I'm trying to see what to do here. a6 is coming, unfortunately. So if I gotta make a decision, I gotta make it now. Well, since we're up material, I think that taking the pawn is a bit lazy, yes, but it is a possibility. It is something that I could play. Alright, I'm gonna take this one. And now I'm trying to establish whether I want to take on f7 or not. I guess that the answer is not yet. Not yet, because I want to play queen f3 first. Do I want to play queen f3 first? Yes, let's play queen f3. Which by itself doesn't do much. But at the same time, we're still up a whole rook. A whole rook, so. And yeah, that's just a blunder. Oh no, it isn't. But I can take with the rook. If it takes... Now, let me see. Let me think about this. Then I have knight takes f7. If it takes, I have a discovered check. And then I take the queen. He takes. I think I can play knight takes f7. I'm playing it. I like it. It's very fancy. Oh, maybe I missed this? Ah, I missed queen takes c4. No, I missed queen takes c4, right? Oh, no. I have this check now. He could have played queen takes c4. We're gonna have a look at that. I think queen takes c4 was very, very crafty. Oh. Yeah, not a big fan of what I did. Queen takes c4 was... We're still winning because we're up a rook, right? He has two knights. But I'm not a fan of this. Let me take the extra pawn. We did blunder, bro. Damn it. I got too fancy, I guess, right? Well, he still has a bunch of problems. Yeah, but I blunder. Okay, so check. Go here. Just check. I can push. Let me just defend the pawn. Am I getting in trouble here? That's 94 now. Oh, he just drops back. Okay. I guess we bring the other rook. So check. Oh no, this is dangerous. Oh, he's trying to mate me like that. Okay, but it's a mistake. You can play h5. Wait a second, this is a free knight. Oh, he has the fork though, but it doesn't do much. Okay, he blundered there. We go here, I guess. Here. Here. Let's push. Yeah, we got him. He has a check, but I have this. It's over. Okay, very bad game. We had a brilliant move, but I don't think it is queen takes. I think it's queen takes c4 from him or something. I don't think knight takes f7 works because he plays. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. The game got too fancy there, and I think it was a bit unnecessary. It was a bit unnecessary. Or maybe there is a move that I missed. I couldn't find it. It does simplify into a better, easier position because the queens are off the board, are off the game. But I don't know. I was inventing too much probably. Could have played something more solid. Let's see who got the brilliant move. No, there was no brilliant move. Of course it is a blunder or something. All right, let's have a look. So in the opening we did very well though. Yeah, that was just a mistake, right? Should have given a check. He gives a check and he plays bishop a5. That's how you defend that. How instructive. Look at that. So in this position, short cast loses. So I didn't blunder. He didn't blunder a pawn. Wow, that is so clever. So basically, here, for you to save the pawn on c7, what you have to do is to give a check. You give a check, c3 is going to be played, and then you play bishop a5. And you defend with a lot of class the pawn on c7. That is so resourceful. Of course, he didn't see it. He didn't play it, but that's such a good takeaway. If you try hard enough, you will be able to find resources like that. And now we're just winning though. Oh, that's not the best continuation? I thought it was. Okay. And yeah, I've saved my knight. Okay. Knight takes, queen f3, and then it's good, but not necessary. It's 10 times better to play simply knight takes. And if he plays knight takes, rook takes, and we're fine. So takes, and then check, and then he takes the bishop. Exactly. It's still winning, of course, but it gets a bit And I lost right here. G5. It's just checkmate. It's just forced checkmate. Oh, that was so careless, bro. No. Okay, so I had to play rook e8. What about h4? Yeah, it just takes. And then what if I don't have it because the king is too exposed. Oh my god, this is awful. Oh, I would have lost the game right here if it would have been a stronger player. And then he realized that there is like a combination there, but now it's just a free knight. Okay, and then yeah, b5 does nothing. And yeah, b7 is completely winning because he has to play something like this, but then we can sack the rook. And then knight takes, and then rook takes, king f7, and we promote. And yeah, I'm never losing. I'm not gonna lose that. Okay. Should I play one more? I think yeah, we're gonna play one final game. We've been cooking, even though we're not playing the very best, very like super great. We've been cooking. All right, let's play one final rapid game. Let me fix the board though. Okay. Right, so another Sicilian. It takes knight f6, g6. So we're playing the Yugoslav attack. I'm gonna place with d5. This line is a bit strange. Interesting. I didn't know that he finds a move here. Let's play this. Oh. You go here, I guess? Or maybe just keep pushing. He's coming at me, Chad. With a lot of firepower. It is a bit dangerous, I feel. Let's trace some pieces. I'm getting scared. Just getting very, very scary. It is with the knight. What? Oh, I gotta be so careful here. Queen c7 takes, pawn takes. I mean, knight takes seems to be a mistake from him. But, it's a very subtle one. Let me go here. We'll threaten this. Yeah, I'm gonna take with the rook, I guess. Like this. Yeah. So in most scenarios we should be fine. So let me go here. If he takes the pawn, I take here. Yeah, he's just sacking the bishop. Of course he is. A6 should be fine though. He's just taking. Check. This is really bad. This is really, really bad. Let me give it play this, I guess. Okay, so we have a check. We might. He sort of blundered there a little bit, right? Yeah, he did blunder. Now I think we're sort of back in the game, but that was really careless. He should have won this game. He was completely winning. But now I think we're back. We're back in the game. This check is lethal, and we have a really good pass pawn. So, what are you gonna do, bro? Maybe I rush a little bit there. I can still take. It's gonna be very hard to win, anyways. Jesus Christ. I can't stop bishop c5, man. I'll try to push this one. That's a blunder, isn't it? Go here. Oof. Trying to be very resourceful with the pawns. How can you get away from this? You might just promote my queen. Yeah. You can stop it. That's very sad. Oh man, that's super sad. Okay, I do not deserve to win this one. This game in particular, it went really bad for me. But I guess he rushed a little bit. I think that knight takes is really bad. He could play queen takes, so he doesn't have to waste the tempo removing the knight from to play queen h2. But let's have a look. Let's have a look. We do not deserve to win that one. Where is your so lucky comment? Where is it? Oh. Why? Chat, you're chilling too much. Oye, hermano, ¿por qué no hablas español? Porque soy profe de inglés. Tengo que practicar mi inglés. Si después se me olvida. Y no sirvo para nada después. Alright, let's have a look. Ooh, we won barely, chat. We don't deserve it. Or maybe we do. We play with 83% accuracy. Crazy game. But this chess is a lot of fun. As you can see, it was crazy. It's really different from the D4 nerds, right? When they play the Yugoslav attack, it's a wild battle. Alright, so it's not a good move. So how do we punish this? There, f4. I had to play e6. I was reluctant to play it, but I have to. We're going for the wrong plan here. Every move a little bit slow and late. Knight takes his best. Oh, I was doing okay. But yeah, queen h2 is very good. a6. Takes, check. And then I had to find c5. And still losing. And now it's a draw. He has to take the rook, right? Now, what does it take? I don't know, man. But now we're winning. Ah! c3. Oh, what does it do? If it takes, he gets mated, right? Oh no, I make another queen. Oh wow, it didn't even cross my mind. Oh, c3 is wild. So that's why he doesn't what it does is that it gets the king into a check.